entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
Gunny me.
Eliana. As It-Carlsbad High School presents As You Like It.
Why, Rosalind, Cupid have mercy, not a word. Not one to throw at a dog. Well, let us talk in good earnest. Is it possible on such a sudden that you should fall into so strong a liking with old Sir Valen's youngest son? My father loved his father dearly. Doth it therefore ensue that you should love his son too? Chase, I should hate him. My father hated his father dearly, yet I hate not Orlando. Look, here comes the Duke, with his eyes full of anger.
Mistress, distract you with your safest haste and get you from our court.
Me, uncle?
You, cousin, for within these 10 days, if that thou beest found so near our public court as 20 miles, thou diest for it.
Do sovereign hear me speak?
Thou art the fool. She robs thee of thy name, and thou wilt show more bright and see more virtuous when she is gone. Then open not thy lips, firm and irrevocable is my doom, which I have passed unto her. She is banished.
Pronounce that sentence then on me, my liege. I cannot live out of her company.
You are a fool. You needs provide yourself. If you outstay the time, upon mine honor, and in the greatness of my word, you die.
Oh, my poor Rosalind, whither wilt thou go? Wilt thou change fathers? I will give thee mine. I charge thee be not more grieved than I am. Prithee be cheerful. Knowest thou not the Duke hath banished me, his daughter? That he hath not. No, hath not. Rosalind lacks then the love which teacheth thee that thou and I are one. Shall we be sundered? Shall we part, sweet girl? No! Let my father seek another heaven. For by this heaven, now at our sorrows pale, say what thou canst, so go along with thee. Why, whither shall we go? To seek my uncle in the forest of Arden. Alas, what danger will it be to us maids as we are, to travel forth so far? Beauty provoketh thieves sooner than gold. I'll put myself in poor, mean attire, and with a kind of umber smirch my face, like do you. So, shall we pass along and never stir assailants? Were it not better? Because that I am more than coming told that it did suit me all points, like a man. What shall I call thee when thou art a man? I'll have no worse name than Job's own page, therefore look, you call me Ganymede. What will you be called? Something that hath a reference to my state, no longer Celia, but Eliana. But cousin, what if we stayed to steal the clownish fool out of your father's court? Would he not be for trouble? Go along, where the wide world of people. Leave me alone to rule him. Let's away. Now we go in content to liberty and not to banishment.
Hang there, my verse, in witness of my love. O Rosalind, these trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts I'll care to, that every eye which in this forest looks shall see thy virtue witness everywhere. Run, run, Orlando, carve on every tree the fair, the chaste, and unexpressive shade.
Ow! From east to western, no jewel is like her worth, being mounted on the wind through all the world bears Rosalind. All the pictures are but black to Rosalind. Let no fair be kept in mind but the fair of Rosalind. And this is a very false gallop of verses. Why do you infect yourself with them? Peace, you doleful. I found them on a tree. Well, truly, the tree yields bad fruit. Peace, here comes my sister reading. Stand aside. Didst thou hear these verses? I was 7 of the 9 days out of wonder before you came, for look here what I found on a palm tree. I was never so be-rhymed since Pythagoras' time that I was married to Brad, which I can hardly remember. Show you who hath done this. Is it a man? And a chain that you once wore about his neck. Change your color? I prithee who? Is it possible? Nay, I prithee with most petitionary vehemence tell me who it is. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, and most wonderful, wonderful, and yet again wonderful, and after that, out of all who think. Good, my complexion, dost thou think, though I am in comparison like a man, I have a Doubleton hose in my disposition? 1 inch of the lay more is the South Sea of discovery. Tell me who it is quickly, and speak apace. It is young Orlando that tripped up the wrestler's heels and your heart both in an instant. Nay, but the devil take mocking speak, sad brow and true maid. I faith, cuz 'tis he. Orlando? Orlando. Alas the day. What shall I do with my doublet and hose? What did he when thou saw'st him? What said he? How looked he? Where went he? What makes him here? Did he ask me? Where remains he? How parted he with thee? When shalt thou see him again? Answer me in one word. Doth he know I'm in the forest and in man's apparel? Looks he as freshly as he did the day he wrestled? I would sing my song without a burden. Thou bringest me out of tune. Do you not know I am a woman? When I think I must speak, sweet. Say on. You bring me out. Soft! Comes he not here? 'Tis he! Slink by and meet him. I thank you for your company, but good faith, I had as lief have been myself alone.
And so had I, but yet, for fashion's sake, I thank you too for your society.
God be with you. Let's meet as little as we can.
I do desire we may be better strangers.
I pray you mar no more trees with writing love songs in their barks.
I pray you, mar no more my verses, reading them ill-favorably.
Rosalind is your love's name?
Yes, just.
I do not like her name.
There was no thought of pleasing you when she was written.
What stature is she of?
Just as high as my heart.
You're full of pretty answers. I'll tarry no longer with you. Farewell, good Signor. Love.
I am glad of your departure. Adieu, good Monsieur Melancholy.
I will speak to him like a saucy lucky, and under that habit play the name. Ow! 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 Ow!
Very well, what would you?
I pray, what is it o'clock?
You shouldn't ask me what time of day. There's no clock in the forest. Where dwell you, pretty youth?
With the shepherdess, my sister, here in the skirts of the forest like a fringe upon a petticoat.
Your accent is something finer than you can purchase and sell. Removed your dwelling.
I have been told so of many, but indeed an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak, who was in his youth an inland man, who had not knew courtship too well, for there he fell in love. I've heard him read many lectures against it, and I thank God I am not a woman, to be touched with so many giddy offences as he hath generally taxed their whole sex of all.
I prithee, recount some of them.
No, I will not cast by my physic, but on those who are sick. There is a man, haunts the forest, that abuses our young sons with carving Rosalind in their barks, hangs odes upon hawthorns and elegies upon brambles, all forsooth, deifying the name of Rosalind. If I could meet that fancy monger, I'd give him some good counsel, for he seems to have the condition of love upon him.
Fair youth, I would I could make thee believe I love.
Love is merely a madness, yet I profess curing it by counsel.
Did you ever hear any so?
Yes, one, and in this manner. He was to imagine me his love, his mistress, and I sent him every day to me, at which time I, being but a moonish youth, grieve. The effeminate, changeable, longing and liking, proud, fantastical, apish, shallow, inconstant, full of tears, full of smiles. For every passion something, if no passion truly anything, as boys, women are, for the most part, cattle of this color.
I would not be cured, youth.
I can cheer you. If you would but call me Rosalind and come every day to my coat and woo me. Come, sister, you shall be the priest and marry us. Give me your hand, Orlando. What do you say, sister?
I pray thee, marry us.
I cannot say the words. You must begin. Will you, Orlando? Go to. Will you, Orlando, have to wife Miss Rosalind?
I will.
I but when?
Why, now, as fast as she can marry us.
Then you must say I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
Now, tell me how long you would have her after you possessed her.
Forever and a day.
Say a day without the ever. No, no, Orlando. Men are April when they woo, December when they wed. Maids are May when they are maids, but the sky changes when they are wives.
But will my Rosalind do so?
By my life, she will do as I do.
Huzzah!